Northern Ireland remains the only part of the UK where it's illegal for female victims of rape and incest to have the resulting pregnancies terminated. Even in cases where the fetus has an unsurvivable abnormality, abortion is still prohibited. And in 2013, Sarah Hewitt's first pregnancy turned from joy to despair at 19 weeks.
Her skull hadn't formed and her brain hadn't formed, so there was no way she was going to live independently, and I couldn't go through for 9 months carrying a baby that I knew I wasn't going to be able to take home.
5 years after making the journey from Belfast to London to abort that pregnancy, Sarah returned to London to the Supreme Court, hoping to hear the judges strike down part of Northern Ireland's strict abortion laws on human rights grounds.
The current law is incompatible with Article 8 in cases of rape, incest and fatal but not serious fetal abnormality.
But instead of deciding the issue once and for all, for jurisdiction reasons, the judge's statements in this case are not legally binding. So the pressure is intensifying on politicians to take action.
This issue is not going to go away. Ireland is about to reform its law on abortion, and therefore it will remain in the public eye in the months to come. It's time we in Northern Ireland looked at our abortion laws and made sure that they are human rights compliant.
The complex legal and moral issues are further complicated by the devolved powers of Northern Ireland's Parliamentary Assembly, an assembly which hasn't sat in session since January of last year.
Devolution is not now, nor has it ever been, justification for the denial of women's rights. There is no devolved government in Northern Ireland, and ultimately responsibility rests with Westminster. It is all eyes now on Theresa May.
But anti-abortion campaigners insist the judges cannot approve killing.
Every living human being has the right for that life to be protected. So it's really quite shocking that the judges should come to that conclusion.
It is a fundamental right to be born, to be protected from the moment of conception, and we hope that our government will continue to uphold the rights of all citizens, born and unborn.
Make no mistake, the issue of whether Northern Ireland's abortion laws comply with human rights legislation is going to come back before judges in the near future. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera, at the Supreme Court in London.